going back to the crisis management plan, yeah, so try and keep it as basic as you can. To be honest with you, even if you can cut it down to 2 or 3 pages, 2 pages, like that's a brilliant plan in our experience, because you know, the people that are entrusted with you, they might only have seen that, you know, a couple of times, and they're not really fully sure exactly, because this is the first time it might be played out in a real circumstance. So obviously you have that on your Google Drive or whatever, on your desktop, on your C drive, bang it over to the guys, say, right guys, we've had this issue, here's the crisis management plan. And in the plan, you will have documented the roles and responsibilities of the different people within your entrusted environment that are going to take action and sort of, you know, run this command center for you during this time of need. So like a crisis management plan is something as well that obviously will sit on the shelf and hopefully will never be used, but you should bring it out every now and again and look at it and go, God, I've seen something on the newspapers today about a certain construction company, and they've got completely and utterly obliterated because you know, it could be a financial situation where, you know, they didn't see one of their key clients has gone bust, and now that company's in complete turmoil. How are they going to respond? Again, back to your crisis management plan. It doesn't have to be a fatality. It could be something like that. So let's look at a scenario whereby, you know, you've just got completely out of the blue a phone call to say, by the way, we know we owe you X amount of thousands or hundreds or millions, and yeah, we're in receivership or we're in liquidation. That's not going to, you're not going to get that money. Now, you've got all these guys on the sites, they're all needing to be paid. You've got contractors, you've got suppliers. What are you going to do? What is the plan? So again, do you have a stretch within your management plan to say, right, we have a fund that we have that is on the side, that is in preparation for when things go bad, and how do we access that, and how long is that going to keep us alive in terms of running the business until we get some sort of a resolution together? You know, you'll have the bank contact details, you'll have your accountant's details, you'll have, you know, different step-by-step processes that you're comfortable with, that you can hit with the ground running and go, right, get the crisis management plan in place right now. Like this is stuff that's going to protect you and your family ultimately at the end of the day when you think about it. You know, not enough is being done. We don't see enough crisis management plans in companies, especially in construction companies. They're not doing them. In the main, most companies are acting on the fly. They're reactive. They're not proactive in terms of this. And again, just keep building on the scenarios, more and more scenarios, and you can Google it and just, you know, see and watch in the trade magazines. So and so, such and such a company have had a serious situation. Listen to the statements that's coming out from the CEOs or from whoever their representatives are. You know, you can obviously import that information into your own package and go, dude, I like your man's statement, it's better than Gavin's statement that we downloaded off the show. Take that statement, rehash it yourself. And he said, now there's me holding statements. Listen to the whole play out of how things are happening, and then kind of you can schedule some of that into your own concept or your own management plan. And every scenario, and you'll never cover every scenario, but cover the ones that, you know, are the highest risk to yourself. It's really good risk management is what we're talking about. And without that, you know, within the space of 48 hours, your business could be completely and utterly gone to ground. And even though you've money in the bank and you're a healthy company, your reputation and your brand can just be gone like that.